Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. So today we are building a house that, surprise, surprise, I have yet to name. That joke is getting old. Anyway, this is a build that okay, back up. I'm pre-recording right now, which is also not surprising because when am I not pre-recording at this point? Because I pre-recorded a ton when I started college, and then I pre-record like a ton for like my first exam week, and then a ton again for Sims Camp, and now this for TwitchCon. And I'm always pre-recording now, which is it's just a thing that I do. Apparently, I massively pre-record and stress myself out. It's fun. I'm fine, I swear. But this house was supposed to be. This is also a funny joke. A starter home. I know. Yeah, what a good meme, right? Didn't end up happening. It's very small. It's one bedroom, but I think it costs like 40 something thousand if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I don't remember, but it's definitely far too expensive for the size that it is. It's on a 20 by, it's on the smallest lot in the game. It's a one bedroom house and it's still so expensive. I don't know why I do this to myself. It's supposed to be a not so berry house, which in case you didn't know about that, I made a challenge with my friend from The Sims 4. It's a legacy challenge and it's 10 generations. This is Gen 3 themed because it's based on colors, and this is like the yellow generation house. And so it's very yellow. It's very cute, I think. I'm gonna play in it for at least a little bit. Because I've built a bigger yellow house, which is supposed to fit like the whole family, you know? But this is like the starter. I say starter because it's not a starter home at all, actually. It's the opposite of a starter home. But I tried. So that's what I did. Spent an hour, spent too much Sims money, built this. Now here we are, pre-recording again for TwitchCon, which I'm still very nervous about because when you're watching this, I'll be there. I'm getting back on Monday night. You're watching this on Sunday probably, so I mean, still in TwitchCon full swing, which is a little bit spooky, but I'm excited about it. I don't know what to expect, so I'm a little bit nervous. But if you're at TwitchCon, it's kind of too late now probably. But hey, how's it going? Me too. That means my videos for the next couple weeks after this are going to be very like, this is what happened at TwitchCon. Can you believe it? So that'll be fun. I don't know. I've heard a lot of things. I'm gonna be doing a lot of things. I don't know. There's like parties I have to go to. I say have to. I don't have to go to them, but there's like partner parties for Twitch partners that I'm gonna be going to, which you guys know I don't do parties, so I'm a little bit freaked out about that. But it's all for the stories, okay? Think about the great content I'm gonna get. Can you imagine? Speaking of content, this is really bad too, but want to hear a funny story about, well, you probably already saw it because it went up last week. My podcast last week, like last Monday, it's linked down below. Um, I went, so I haven't recorded it yet again because I'm recording this in advance, but I'm going to do it like in a couple minutes when I finish this. I went to a football game last night with the sole intention of getting content for a podcast. Like yesterday, I was like, okay, I don't want to do this. It's going to freak me out. I know I'm going to want to die when I get there, but for the podcast, okay? So I went just for the podcast and I got good content for the podcast. It just, I had to go to a football game in order to get it. But that's the level of like, that's what I'm doing with my life these days is going to college football games just to get, I went to a tailgate too, which it was, I mean, I'll explain in the podcast, but like, I went just to get podcast content. I mean, it was still fun, but like, my intentions were bad because I just wanted podcast content. So there's that. I mean, and also, okay, this is probably a bad time to talk about this too, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because I don't even have them yet. But I bought new monitors for my computer because, well, one of them, this is really bad. When I brought it back from my parents' house, like to college, you know, because I keep having to bring my whole computer setup, like to and from my parents' house. I say my parents' house, but I mean like my house. I still consider it my house, but like from my dorm to my house, you know? Like when I go home for stuff, like when I went back for the hurricane and when I'm going back for Christmas and stuff, I have to bring my monitors and my PC, and it's very difficult for me to bring like all of it at once. And I wanted new monitors for a while anyway, and when I brought them here the first time, I sort of scratched one of them, and it stresses me out a lot. Like it's not bad, it's not broken, it still works just fine. It's just the scratch on my right monitor bothers me so much, and I can't deal with it. Also, they don't have an HDMI input on the back, which is annoying, and so I've been wanting new ones for a while. They're kind of old now, I don't know, and so I went and I bought new monitors, and they got here today, like to my parents' house, like my house, I don't know. And my dad's gonna bring them to me today, so after I record this, I'm probably gonna have new fancy monitors, which is cool. So just in case you were curious. And the plan is to keep like those two, the new ones here, and then leave the bigger, like, well, the bigger, I don't know what I meant by that, like the old ones, these ones I have right now at my mom and dad's house. at my house. I don't know. I mean like my house, but I say my parents' house just to clarify that I don't mean like where I'm living right now, you know? Because I'm living here right now, even though it's still home there. It's very weird. Weird lingo. I don't know. But I'm going to keep these old monitors there so that when I have to bring my PC back and forth, I don't have to bring the monitors too. Does that make sense? Yes, I think so. That's the plan. So now I have 4 monitors. Although I could like keep one. Imagine if I have I don't have space for a 3 monitor setup on my desk. That'd be physically impossible. But sometimes when I'm streaming, I'm like, wow, wouldn't it be nice to have a third monitor? Because I mean, it's you think when you first get the two, you're like, wow, I've got so much more space on my screen. And then when you start streaming, and I have my game on full screen on one, and then I have like the chat open, I've got my OBS open, I've got like my Twitch dashboard stuff open. Like when you stream, it's so you need so much space on your computer screen. Like I need a third monitor to stream. I don't need it. I would like but I don't have space for one, so I can't. But if I had a bigger desk, like at home, my desk at home is huge, and so if I could stay, I mean, let's be honest, when I go back, oh my god, my voice just went out. Can you imagine? Well, you can't imagine because this is going so wrong. When I go back for Christmas, I'll be back home for like a month, and so I'm gonna probably I'm gonna use 3 monitors when I go back. Oh, but oh my god, I can't stream from home. Oh no. My internet is so bad, I can't stream. What am I gonna do? I just realized this because I have to go home for Christmas. And well, first I'm gonna be traveling for a couple weeks, so I can't stream then. And then when I'm just staying at home, I can't stream from home. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What am I gonna do? Me, like, streams using my, like, data on my phone because like, my internet is so bad. Oh, I might have to. Wow. Okay, this is all just it's hitting me that this is bad. What am I gonna do? I physically can't stream using the bad internet there. Like, it's not gonna happen. This is not good. Okay, well, that's a problem for December. I'll think about it when I get there. Anyway, that's what I've been up to these past few days, you guys, is getting new monitors. I don't know, they got to my house yesterday, but I wasn't able to get them yesterday, so they're coming to me today. I'm excited about it. I don't know. I've been wanting them for a while. Plus, I want to use like my PS4. I bought a PS4. I still haven't set it up, because I don't have a way to play it. Because I only have I don't have an HDMI input on the back of my computer monitor, and I don't have a TV in my dorm. And also, I don't want to use I bought an adapter cable, but like I don't want to do that, and so it's a whole thing. So I got new monitors. That's my point. I mean, look, you know what? It's worth it, and they're better, so it's an upgrade to my fancy PC. And if I'm gonna have monitors, might as well have nice ones. That's what they always say. I don't know why I'm justifying myself right now. You don't care about this at all. I don't even have them yet. That's the issue. They aren't even here. They're just sitting in a box, probably in my kitchen or something. Isn't that sad? I could have had them yesterday too, but instead I was at a football game. The things I do for the podcast. Also, I have to record 2 podcast episodes because I need one for tomorrow. Today is Sunday, the 15th of October, by the way. You're seeing this next Sunday, but I'm recording it the Sunday before. I have to record a podcast for tomorrow today and a podcast for next week, probably today or tomorrow. And so that's such a weird statement. So many todays and tomorrows in there, but I don't even know what I'm going to talk about next week because I would like to talk about TwitchCon in that podcast, but I obviously can't record it because I'm not getting back until late at night on that Monday. And so I don't know how I'm going to fill up podcast content for that many podcasts. The issue with pre-recording is that you have to make so many videos that you run out of stories to tell. Because, I don't do much, okay? So it's hard enough for me to fill up. I mean, I do 2 builds a week and a podcast. And so that's, that's probably close to, an hour and 45 minutes of content of just me talking about nothing per week, if not more than that, depending on how long the builds are. And so it's very hard to fill those time slots with stories when you don't do anything. I just sit in my room and record. What am I going to talk about? Hey guys, look, this is me right now talking about how I don't have anything to talk about. That's how I'm filling content time, is by saying I don't have anything to talk about. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I recorded this build, after my stream on Friday. I was on Discord with my friends for a little bit, and I was just building. In case you were curious, you don't care about this, but, Speaking of my streams, you want to follow me on Twitch? It's linked down below. I stream 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, except for next week when I'm at TwitchCon. I didn't stream today. I'm not streaming. Well, when you're watching this on Sunday, I'm not streaming today. But I stream Tuesday. I'll be on Tuesday. I'll stream. I'm not making any sense. You understand that I'm busy, right? I'm stressed about, and I have exams this week too, which is very stressful. I have a philosophy exam on Wednesday that I have not begun to study for. Begun to study for, sorry. I have not begun. I have to study for that probably tomorrow morning. I'm going to just crank it out because my class got canceled tomorrow in the morning, so I'm going to have a lot of time that I'm going to study for philosophy. See? Smart. Make use of that time, you guys. Study. Don't sleep in. Study. Because college. Anyway, this video, going downhill. Oh, landscaping, by the way, was very hard for me on this one. I just thought I would clarify that. Because I wanted it to be interesting, but instead it just looks like all my other builds. And that means bad. I'm just not good at landscaping. I don't know what my issue is. I can't do it. I think it's kind of ugly. Hopefully when I take a screenshot of it and I like dress it up with a nice like lens flare and stuff, it'll look nice. But I know that it looks bad. You don't have to be mean about it, okay? And the house, it's on a very small lot, and it's hard because I have to put like the rocket ship and a chess table because in Gen 3 of this challenge, by the way, the rules are linked down below if you want to play it for the Not So Very challenge, but for the rules, like this sim is an astronaut, and so she needs a rocket ship and stuff. And so, you know, I've got all these things that I had to put in the backyard. And, oh, they need a handiness table, like the one, like the wood crafting table too, but I didn't put one in this house. Oopsies. I wrote the rules and I forgot what they are. That's embarrassing for me. Sorry about that, kids. Look, I'm trying at least. I built something. And there's another one too. I'm gonna forget about all these things, but I built a different Not So Very Gen 3 house. It's bigger and it's more based on like family stuff, like later down the line in the challenge when you have kids. This is like they're moving out of the house kind of deal when they're living alone, you know? But I will link that speed build down below. I'm gonna write that down on my sticky note because otherwise I will forget. Hold on. Let's write down NSB rules, right? NSB rules, yellow house. What else did I say would link? Oh, there's something else, wasn't there? The podcast and Twitch, but those are already linked. Don't worry about already linked. I can't even talk anymore. This is bad. I'm gonna go. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Wow. Okay. Bye, everybody. That was stressful. Anybody else feel that way? Maybe it was just me. This is just not a good voiceover. It was all over the place, and that's saying something because they're usually like this. This one was just exceptionally bad, I feel like, you know? They're just getting worse as the years go on. I'm getting worse at YouTube, not better. Great, perfect, fantastic.